Working, guys.
Not on our time, honey. Not on our time. Fighting for my life, my brother's life, my sister's life, my cousin's life. I can't take this off. I can't take my skin off. Silly. You deal with it, so. I'm an organizer. No on to that part, y'all.
Come on. It's not even that big, guys.
No peace! No peace! No peace!
I'm sorry, bro.
Look at where Mo Look at where Mo
How did he get over there?
Mo, what you doing? Get back here, Mo. I know, there's a dude up there, too. Bro. Yeah, bro. That's good.
This guy just like, oh, so he has more power than I do.
Like we're in a crowd.
They started.
Do it real slow together.
Yes. You got what? So did you ever go you guys ever going to Diana? I'm really glad though.
There's nothing good thing, nothing, nothing. Before I let you go. Let's go!
got another one. Nice bike. One of mine. Well, it was like, yeah, I think when we were talking, he was like, yo, shut up and I'll snap this shit right now. I'm like, what? Like, I was so confused. Yeah.
Oh, Black lives! Black lives! Black lives! Thank all of you for coming out today. We're about to get our speaking and performance portion started. Before I do that, I really want to thank some of the people who have been heavily involved with us from the jump, the people that said absolutely, the people that stood in solidarity, not just with their words, but also took action. I would like to say personally thank you to the people at Orlando Shakes, the first people to say absolutely to us. Several people were here. Good people over at Orlando Rep, Orlando Fringe, who is running sound for us today. The Orlando Floral Society, who frankly gave us Dr. Redding as one of our speakers today. We have Joseph Walsh in the back. Would you like to raise your hand and say hey? From Garden Theater, we also have Garden Theater here as well. Pam Photography, who has been working on our graphics all this week, also as well as Beth Marshall Presents, as well as the Orlando County of Arts and Cultural Affairs, who's provided us with all the sanitation products that we have needed today, as well as all of our great volunteers who have stepped up today, got here early, and been helping us to make sure that this is as successful as possible. Please give a round of applause for all of you. Thank you so much. If you weren't here at the beginning, I am Elizabeth Christie. I'm a performer here in the area. I've worked at multiple theaters, and I went to the University of Central Florida. But I reside in Orlando, and Orlando's strong. This is my city. Thank you.
And hello, everyone. My name is Danielle Harris. I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida. I drive all the way over here. And I am also a performer as well. But I went to school at American Musical and Dramatic Academy in New York City. And I'm here. We're Orlando strong. We're here. I'm Daytona strong. Daytona, thank you. And I want to thank you all so much. So much. I want to thank Elizabeth especially. I presented this idea and she said, I would love to help organize. And wow. This is actually our first time meeting. So in person, we never met in person and we did all of this. And I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I thank you so much. And I thank every single one of you all for helping and coming out here. We're going to start off with the Black National Anthem. And we would like if everyone could take a y'all can take a knee. And we're going to stay silent. And at a portion, I want everyone to join in with us as well. Okay?
So if you know the words, please join in and start to sing along.
And if you don't know the words, Google them. Let every voice that sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicings rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing
make us all full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank y'all. And with that, I would like to present our first speaker, Arius West. Arius is a very talented local performer who also went to UCF, and I'm so proud to have him come up here and speak today. So if y'all can please give him a round of applause.
Black lives! Black lives! If y'all forgot, this was a black artist for Black Lives, and I just wanted to remind y'all that we are all artists out here, you included. But with that being said, I've been working on producing content and dancing to express myself and collaborating with many other artists and being part of conversations with committees who want to make change in the entertainment here in Orlando. But for a second, I just want to shift my focus. Let's everybody just shift our focus for a second, because I believe we need a revolution of the values and the idealistic structures here in America, okay? In schools, in corporate spaces, and in entertainment. Hello. Bring this up. Hold up. And not to be too cliche, but I'm gonna use something that MLK said. He said that the three evils in this nation are racism, economic exploitation of poverty, and militarization. Yes, hear that again. Racism, economic exploitation of poverty, and militarization. And if you don't know what that is, I'm gonna start here. I don't want to bore you, but I want to just break it down just real quick with militarization. Did you know the federal budget here in America is broken into 12 sections? They can split their money up in 12 different ways. Over 61% of that goes into the military, and all the 11 other sections get 39% that has to be divided by that money. I'm gonna just let that sit there for a second. That means the money is going into transportation, unemployment, veteran benefits, education, housing, just to name a few out of those 11 sections, okay? Let's move on to discuss the economic exploitation of poverty. Let's look at the prison system. Yay. Black people are incarcerated in state prisons at a rate that is 5.1 times higher than the imprisonment of white people, okay? And you know they separated the Hispanics and they have their own rate of incarcerations, but with their Afro roots, a lot of them look like me and you and you and you and you out there too, okay? So it affects them just like it affects us. It's like they take black and brown people out of poverty and place us in prisons, slaving, where we work for as low as 23 cents and a little over $1 every hour. That's no money. And we are out here. I'm sorry. So they're making 23 cents at least, and maybe $1 a little bit over that. But they're producing major goods like car parts and furniture and clothes and police equipment and military gear. And what about us out here, the mechanics out here, and the people in the retail stores and the furniture stores working paycheck to paycheck, not making no more than what they're making, working 2 to 3, 4 to 4 jobs just to get by. And I won't even mention us as artists going contract to contract on top of day jobs. Hello. So, and then let's move on to racism. We all know how racism shows its face overtly and maybe not so much covertly, but it's embedded in so many facets of life and language, amongst family and friends, in schools, in the workplace, in public, and in entertainment. Black artists for Black lives, let's not forget why we are here. And then in the microaggressions and the violence, and it all stems from hate and racism. And it's 2020. People are just learning now how to talk about it now. But I'm glad we're talking about it now. Back then, to fix the problem of racism and meet demands that we're saying right now, people during the civil rights movement, integration and desegregation, now I think, in my opinion, is known as inclusion and diversity, was the answer. But that didn't cost America a dime. Nothing to do that, to just include us. But you see how quickly they allow black people to sit where they want after the bus boycotts, right? We hit them pockets. We let them know. We let them hear us by showing us where the money counts. Okay? In continuation, I believe personally that reformation simply helps reinforce and perpetuate this vicious cycle of racism, economic exploitation, and militarization reoccurring and increasing, especially in our justice systems and in our institutions, like the entertainment business. Killer Mike, a rapper and an activist, said we need to plot, we need to plan, we need to strategize, organize, and mobilize. Just like this event, for example, there was a plot started by two amazing black women, okay? It was planned very nicely. Thank you, give it up for them. A strategy was put into place, where to go, what to do, how to promote it, and what we want to talk about. We are all here and organized, and hopefully when y'all leave, we all can feel mobilized to take action and keep creating and making our own shit and taking up space in the industry to create change. Okay? We need unity. We are working together, but in different parts of the world and the city with a common goal to amplify awareness that Black lives, to fight for equality for everyone alike. And we have to have a seat in the entertainment business at the top, because representation also matters. Okay? Positive representation matters so much. Now, I'm about to finish this off. Whatever it is, though, you need to find your role. We got people protesting. We got people making demands, people signing petitions, people calling the district attorneys for accountability, people donating to organizations that will help the cause, people investing in Black artists, people creating space for Black artists, have their voices and concerns heard, people creating music and art and dances. Let's keep that up. People are still here and organized in different ways, but saying the same thing, y'all. And although separate, we're working in unity for our survival as artists, but more importantly, as a people. As a people. And let's just finish this off. My name is Arius West, and I'm Black. I'm beautiful. I'm bold. I'm resilient. I'm intelligent. I'm artistic. I can do anything. Yo, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. And I'm nice. And I'm nice. I'm very nice. And I'm loud, I'm proud, I'm hood, I'm queer, and here it ain't going nowhere. And neither are any of us. So change don't happen overnight. So take care of your body and your mental health, but stay vigilant, okay? One more thing. Can y'all just clap for me? Just clap for me. Just clap for me.
To hear it one more time for him. Y'all give him a hand. Nice. Sanitize. We're gonna still out here. The next person we have speaking is Curtis McKinnon. He is he is one of the hosts of Diverse Word. He also does spoken word as well. And Mr. McKinnon is coming up to speak today. Y'all give him a hand, okay?
Black lives? Black lives? If you're under 18, let me see your hand. Clap it up for the under 18. If you're under 21, raise your hand. Under 25? Okay, wonderful. The whole point of this is that there's a lot of young people here, and the message that I want to deliver today is what this beautiful young lady has her sign right here. You mind putting your sign up really quick and just showing it to the audience? The sign says, "Protect Black women." The name of the piece that I'm about to do right now is called Ode to Black Women, and I want to honor you all today, and for you guys for the men that's in the crowd, for the women in the crowd, we all owe it to each other to protect each other. And this is for uplifting Black women, and also for the men to hold each other accountable so that the mistreatment of Black women no longer continue to happen with your generation and any that follow. All right? This is my ode to Black women who've given everything to this world, but in return was made to be a victim. But first, I'd like to apologize for not being wise about the issues that plague you when it comes to us guys. For years, the Bible's been used for evil and misconstrued to make you believe you'd have to submit to some fool, to the Angela Rise and Maya Angelou's, created to help and be honored, but to not be subdued, for those who need the bigger picture. Let me quote you the words so you observe the meaning behind the scripture. Clearly it states submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. That's fundamentals, but most of us, we ain't getting that right. How can you follow one that has no sense of leadership, and when you start to hold them accountable, they plead the fifth? If you don't follow Christ, please don't follow him, because instead of worshiping God, you're going to end up worshiping him. My ode to Black women. This is my ode to Black women. This is my ode to Black women who've given everything to this world, but in return was made to be a victim. My ode to Black women. This is my ode to Black women. This is my ode to Black women who've given everything to this world, but in return was made to be a victim. Black men, here we go again. Black men, here we go again. I promise I come in love, but y'all gonna make me repent. Yes, I'm talking to you, not all, but some of my brothers who's quick to raise their hand at someone that's like their mother. You would think the type of man was raised in the gutter, because you would rather beat her than provide her with cover. She don't entertain your advances because her garden's her own and you ain't playing shit. You just want to take her fruit because it's appealing to you, so her lack of willingness is just revealing the truth that you ain't worthy. But you can be, so don't hurt me. First, you gotta heal and get back to your creator so you can be your best self and function at levels greater. See the value in you, then see the value in her so we can get back to us and break the cycles and the curse. My ode to Black women. This is my ode to Black women. This is my ode to Black women who've given everything to this world, but in return was made to be a victim. My ode to Black women. This is my ode to Black women. This is my ode to Black women who've given everything to this world, but the return was made to, she's not pretty for being dark-skinned, damn it, she's just pretty. No, she's not an Oreo, but she's sweet in the midi. Just because she speaks with etiquette isn't a predicate that she wants to be white. She's educated and heaven sent. She ain't gotta be mixed, dummy, that's just genetics. Do you believe in magic? Black girls, they're the illest. I love the natural hair, it's getting all the love. Ladies, embrace your crown, it's a blessing from above. Black men protect our women, continue to keep them safe, because while we were being slaughtered, they were fighting in our place. They don't need to look at us and see a sense of danger. They should see a haven, not a place that obtained to. Promise I love my people, we just need to be treated equal, so we don't turn around and make this poor movie a sequel. Tear up the faulty place and make a new foundation. No, we don't shift on the sand, instead we shift in the nation. My ode to Black women. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much for that, Curtis. Can we get another round of applause for him, please? Just in case y'all wondering, we do care about sanitization. Next up, we have the wonderful, beautiful, talented, dark-skinned queen, Eola Carter. Some of y'all may know her. She's a performer in the area. This is ode to Kyla. Come on, girl. So I want to start before I say anything by thanking Curtis for sounding that rallying cry to protect Black women. So can we just say that? Protect Black women. Protect Black women. Protect Black women. Protect Black women. Protect Black children. Protect Black children. Protect Black men. Protect Black men. Protect Black trans people. Protect Black trans people. Protect Black gay people. Protect Black gay people. Protect Black non-binary people. Protect all Black people. Because all Black lives. Amen. Amen. Hello. My name is Eola Carter, and I'm here representing. I'm just gonna take this off. This is my microphone, anyways. Hello.
My name is Kyla Carter, and I'm here representing Black Theater Girl Magic, an organization, thank you, an organization that advocates for Black women and women of color in the arts by advocating for better equity, diversity, and inclusion both on and off the stage. I'm an artist, I am a singer, I am an actress, I am a teacher, but before I was ever any of those things, I was a Black woman. I'm a Black woman who has long been tired of having to plead with people to see me as fully human without having to erase my Blackness by being colorblind. I'm looking at you, cast and directors, and quite frankly, anybody else who in 2020 still does not understand why it's problematic to ignore all of the ways that my Blackness has shaped the person that you see standing before you. I'm a Black woman who has to fight several battles just to walk into an audition room and several more once I leave. I am a Black woman who has to fight to be on stage because so few people can see a place for me on their stage outside of their season's Black show. I'm here in the midst of a global pandemic as we see a spike in cases due to the gross negligence and incompetence of our state leadership. I'm here despite having family, including my own mother, who is immunocompromised and is at even higher risk of contracting this heroin disease. And I say this not to garner your sympathy, but to let you know how important this cause is to me. I'm here in the midst of our country battling a virus that disproportionately ravages Black and brown bodies because we know full well that it is not the only one. I'm here because racism is a centuries-old pandemic that has destroyed our communities, ravaged our bodies, stolen our lives long before COVID-19, and unfortunately will continue to do so long after this pandemic ends. I'm here grieved by the conditions that brought us to this moment, but despite that grief, I am hopeful. I'm here because we deserve better. The bill owed to us for our labor as artists and as activists is long past due, and I am here to collect. I am here out of a sense of duty to this moment in this movement because one day I will have to answer for what I did to make this world better than when I came into it, and the absolute worst thing that I can say is nothing. I'm here because the world will not be destroyed by evil, but by those who watch and do nothing. And we have watched long enough. This nation watched collectively as George Floyd, Eric Garner, and Elijah McClain, who was a young Black artist himself, pleaded for their lives and took their last breaths. This nation watches Tamir Rice, who would have graduated high school this year, was shot dead without warning as he innocently played in a park. This nation watched as John Crawford, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, Philando Castile, Corinne Gaines, Ayanna Stanley Jones, Rekia Boyd, Katherine Johnson, and so many more on a list of names that we should not even know were killed unjustly and with impunity by the people who were commissioned to protect them. We watched in horror, time and time again, as the images of our pain and death were sensationalized by the media and put on display very much in the same way as were the lynchings in the city square, from which onlookers butchered our body parts for souvenirs and made postcards of the imagery to proudly boast to their friends and family that they were there. We saw ourselves in their faces and in their eyes, while countless people explained why they, and by extension we, deserve to die. And let's be real, if it wasn't for COVID-19, these same people would watch us gleefully on stage as we share our gifts, because our lives and our bodies and our voices and our narratives don't truly matter to them unless we're being consumed for their entertainment. Shut up and act. Shut up and dance. Shut up and sing, they'll tell us, while ignoring all of the times throughout our history that Black artists have been the ones to sound the battle cry in the fight for our liberation. From the Negro spirituals like Wade in the Water that helped runaway slaves find freedom by wading in the water to keep the bloodhounds off of their scent, to the soulful melismas and gospel squalls that so many directors and producers will try to elicit with their tone-deaf requests for us to take them to church. From Billie Holiday's Strange Fruit, where she talked about the blood at the leaves and the blood at the root, to Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, because there are still far too many of our brothers dying. From Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar's Freedom, because freedom, where are you? I need freedom too. To John Legend and Common's Glory, because one day when the glory comes, it will be ours. Black artists have always used our artistry to give voice to those among us simply struggling to be heard. Because art imitates life. And since we stand here boldly asserting that our lives matter, then our art matters just the same. So sing your song, little black boy. Do your dance, little black girl, because your voice matters. Write your poem. To the non-binary, black non-binary, and black trans people, write your poem, paint your mural, tell your stories, because we will continue to fight for you because you deserve better and your lives and your art matters. Produce your album, black man. Write your script, black woman. All of our voices matter. So in the words of our Negro National Anthem, penned by the Honorable James Weldon Johnson, lift every voice and sing.
Y'all give her another hand. That's what we fighting for. Next up, we have Gabriel Hannons. Gabriel is a Central Florida native that loves God and loves people. Through that love, he hopes to help others. I want everyone to give a round of applause for Gabe.
I'm really tall, sorry. I gotta follow that. It's crazy. I still can't. Okay. How y'all doing? Black Lives? Hey. So keeping in line with what the lovely Miss Kyla just read or spoke about, I am also a local artist in the area, and this is just something that Black artists in the area, well, pretty much around the entire country, go through. So, enjoy. Gabriel Hanson. Hello, that's me. It's Hannons. Well, hello, Mr. Hannons. Welcome to the audition. Tell us why you make a wonderful audition. Okay, I'm about to tell you how I'm the greatest actor on or off the stage. I mastered every dialect of English from AAV to customer service. My brain can code switch like a 1950s phone operator, but wait, it gets better. Because I'm the best villain, because of my skin, white folks think their stuff will get stolen. Their houses will get broken into, like I'm gonna be rolling through your place with no taste in interior decoration. That's inferiority manifesting. Yeah, I just made up a word. I can do that because I'm from the hood, not birds. I can also play the over-the-top best friend to get the lead, helps him get the girl, but he craps on me. It's really funny because it's minstrelsy, you see. I'm really good with no lines. I went to an all-white school, so no speaking roles happen all the time. And talk about stage presence, I can make any officer lose their common sense. All I have to do is step out in the sun, and random cops will magically materialize and pull out their guns. My makeup is supernatural. It's legit crazy to see. Because every single black man looks exactly like me. Let's see, I'm black, so you know I can sing. I'm black, so you know I can keep tempo. Yes, I can run. Yes, I can riff. Yes, I can dance. How many black folks you see that are stiff? Yes, I can shuck. I think I can still jive. And this might come as a surprise, but I can dance like I have diamonds in the meeting of my thighs. I know I'll never be cast as an ingenue because my body wasn't made to look like you. So give me my lines of the sassy friend or the outspoken woman who can't score a man. Don't worry about makeup, I'll bring my own. Your MUAs don't carry my tone. While I'm at it, I'll do my hair too. All your pins and sprays won't teach you what to do. My hair curls and it kinks, but I brought nap away. It fixes every kink in a blink. I got it. I got skills in stage combat. I can go toe for toe and tit for tat. But at least that's what cops think, because you know I'm black. Yeah. I'm so tired of this. Tired of trying to sell myself short. Because trying to get into American musicals is like beating a dead horse. We ask for simple stuff, but y'all stay on course with your evil. How are y'all stuck in vaudeville? Y'all barely stop short of blackface. Newsflash,
Your racist makeup don't make your play RuPaul's Drag Race. Where are our roles? Where are our stories? And no, I don't want to see a play about glory. You know what? You got my resume. You got my headshots. I gotta act like I'm okay with this, but I'm really not. I think that about covers it. I went through a lot. Oh, by the way, I'm not cutting my locks.
Can we get another round of applause for that, please? Y'all, thank you so much. All right, next up, we have another local Orlando performer here to speak, a very outspoken individual. His name is Stelson Telford.
Hello. Once again, my name is Stelson Telford. Let me just preface this by saying that I don't normally come out and speak in public places unless I'm getting paid for it. So the fact that I'm out here speaking today and I'm not getting paid for it, you better know I have something important to say. I'm going to say this because this is where I stand on this issue. And this is specifically to you white people out there. It's time for you to shut the fuck up and take the backseat. It's simple as that. Recently, I've been involved in a lot of conversations with a lot of allies. You know, some okay and some where I just feel like I have to throw my phone across the room because they just seem to not get it or seem to not want to get it. While your intentions to do good is somewhat apparent, you're going about it the wrong way. You're doing something much more worse to this movement, and that's not listening. Not listening to those black voices that are yelling at you. You are co-opting our struggle and making it your own. You release diversity plans without consulting us and having us in the room. Woo. You start boycotts in our defense without even acknowledging us, without even speaking to us or having a conversation with us. And then you call yourself allies or supporting us. Why? Are you guilty? Are you guilty that these institutions and these systems that you built are from systemic racism, that you were able to gain from that? Well, if you do feel guilty, then good, because you should. You should feel guilty. You should feel guilty for what you've done for 400 years and many more years before that. This is not just an American problem. This is much bigger than that. It's much bigger than an American problem. Your theaters, your art, this Dr. Phillips Theater that we're looking at right now, it was built on the back of black people. Our ancestors, slaves. And we will no longer continue to sit behind and be made slaves of. I'm telling you that the truth. I'm not going to sit behind and be made a slave of. You will hear me. You will hear what I have to say. It is your time to shut the fuck up and listen or deal with the consequences. And that's as simple as that. Even when you think you're doing enough, you're not doing enough. Now, the next point is to my black people out there. Black lives, black lives. People of color, you are included in this. I will never forget about you. But I'm speaking specifically to my black people. I love you all with the love that God has for all of you. I don't know what anybody here believes, but I know what I believe. And I believe that God is love. If anybody believes that, I want you to say amen. There we go. God is love. It is our time to unite. United we stand, divided we fall. Unity makes strength. Now, I've said this all over the social media world, and I will continue to say this. If you see me in person, I will say this right now with news cameras looking at me. Black artists and artists of color, I got your back in this fight. I will fight for you. And even if I don't get a chance to work in this town ever again, it doesn't matter to me. Because they don't pay enough to begin with. Thank you. That was real. I'll talk to y'all later.
round of applause for Stelson. The next person we have is a local artist, a recording artist, an actress as well. Her name is Mika King. I want everyone to put a round of applause for her, okay? How y'all doing?
Okay, let's go.
Oh, come on, I know you can do better than that. How y'all doing today? I want you to give it up for Black people. Give it up for Black educators. Give it up for Black scientists. Give it up for Black attorneys. Give it up for Black doctors. Give it up for Black moms. Give it up for Black dads. I don't know if you know, but Black people are brilliant. See, the world is just catching on to something that we've known for a very long time. Black people are brilliant. If you believe that today, come on, just one more time, put your hands together. I'm excited any chance I get to celebrate Black people. I got some flack because I said on my social media one day that I was proud to be Black. Somebody took issue with that because they said that pride comes before the fall. They didn't understand that the type of pride that I was talking about is the pride that says, I'm beautiful in this skin. It's the pride that says, no matter what you think, no matter what you say, I'm always gonna rise above every circumstance and be the dream, the wildest dream of my ancestors. That's the kind of pride that I'm talking about, and I will never stop being proud of being Black. Amen. I feel like going on. I feel like going on. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like going on. Oh, I feel like pressing my way. I feel like pressing my way. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like pressing my way. Nina Simone said the duty of the artist is to reflect the times. Black people have been writing and singing and dancing and performing and creating through their pain for centuries. Pain that people have been partying to and celebrating to and dancing to right along with us while not feeling that very same pain. So it is the responsibility of me and all of these artists here to reflect what is going on in this time. No, don't be surprised by what is happening right now. It's not that we just all of a sudden got offended. It's not that we all of a sudden decided to rise up. This has been boiling on the inside of us for quite some time now, but we never had a voice. We never were able to speak out in the way that we wanted to for fear that we wouldn't get cast, or for fear that somebody would deem us difficult to work with, or for fear that our careers would be blacklisted or put on hold until we learned how to, as Kyla said, shut up and act. So no, this is not the beginning of a thing. This is the boiling over of a thing that has been coming for far too long. In the first civil rights movement, and that's crazy to say, y'all, that there was a first and now there's a whole nother one, 50, 60 years later. But in the first civil rights movement, they sang songs like, "We Shall Overcome." And while I love that song, I love that the sentiment of this civil rights movement has evolved. And we're no longer saying that one day we're hoping and believing that we shall overcome. We're not saying that one day we're hoping and believing that justice will reign. We're not saying that one day we're hoping and believing for better. We're saying that this stops with us. We're saying that we are the last generation to face this kind of injustice. We say that we are the last people that will have to rise up in this way. We're saying it stops with us. I feel like there's a new day. If you believe that, just raise your fist with me today. I feel like there's a new day. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like there's a new day. Oh, I feel like there's a new day. I feel like there's a new day. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like there's a new day. All right, y'all, can we get another round of applause for that, please? Such beautiful words and beautiful voice to go along with it. Thank you so much for all of that. I know I definitely was touched by it. I'm sure y'all were as well. Thank you so much for coming out here today. This has been so impactful. I couldn't have imagined when we first had this idea that it was going to be like this many people, and looking at all your beautiful faces standing in solidarity. I'm so proud, so proud. So lastly, we are so honored to have our featured speaker today, Dr. Jeffrey Redding, who came all the way here from Orlando Choral Society, also a Grammy Award-winning educator and a wonderful speaker. We are so honored to have him, and I'll let him do the rest of the talking. All right, if y'all would please give him a round of applause.
Hello, everyone. Listen to me very carefully. I stand before you humbly with love. I challenge you to take your anger and turn it into love. I challenge you to stand up and inspire people in your lives. Absolutely, Black Lives Matter. But how can you make a change? By being the example that we expect. Each of you in your platform, you stand on the shoulders of someone before you. I stand on Eola Redding's shoulder, my mother, raising 4 boys by herself. I stand on Edna Sampson Harper's shoulder of Jones High School. I stand on Augustus J. Pearson at Florida University, and the many conductors at Florida State University. Yes, I've dealt with racism, and I stand. Yes, I've been talked about, and I stand. Yes, I've been lied on and lied to, and yet I stand and I still love. You must learn to love in the midst of rejection. And this is how you make change. Yes, you rally. Yes, you march. But you also vote. You also get into the legislature and make change that way. Be careful. Be careful, because in this life, people focus on your reaction instead of the action. So every time that you react in a way that's against what you're trying to do, people then focus on that.
So what you need to do is continue to do what you're doing, but then all of a sudden challenge your energy to positive people. I have taught for 23 years, and I've taught Black, white, Hispanic, Asian. I've taught them all, and I love them all. Because you know when it's born racist, it's a learned behavior. So who am I to punish someone who doesn't know that they don't know? Yes, do I cry? Yeah. Yes, have I gone through it all? But I have to pick myself up every time and say, in spite of, I must give. In spite of, I must make a change. So how are we gonna make this whole world better? It's being the better version of what we can ever be. I think about my mother raising those 4 boys on food stamps. And I'm going to college with 3 pair of hands. And she's working in the cafeteria at Jones High School. And she says, baby, when I got talked about so much, baby, it's okay. I was never the most talented person, but my mama taught me to outwork you all day long. Because at the end of the day, I learned that 2 times 2 is 4, regardless of when you realize that it is 4. And what did that teach me? Focus on the process of life and the product takes care of itself. So in this wonderful march that we are doing, I challenge you to focus on each process. When you're gonna yell and scream, you better vote or be quiet. Because I don't want to hear what you got to say if you're not voting. You're wasting my time and you just really want to be heard. It is about more than, because once you get that right, all of a sudden, you see Black Lives Matter, and then you see all lives matter, and then you see everyone getting a chance, and everyone growing, coming from a Black man, who to this day still faces racism, but I choose to love in spite of, not because of. I challenge you. Thank you.
Do another round of applause for all of our speakers. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. How many of y'all felt touched by those words? Yes. Yes. That's some great words out here today. Yes. Yes. And I just want to, like everyone said, listen to these words that are said. A lot of times we come out here, we walk, we march, we fight, we say, please hear us. But at the same time, we have to have action. And action just isn't just walking down a street and yelling Black Lives Matter. Our action is going out and voting, making sure that the right people are in power. You see it every single day. We yell, we scream, we want. But then you have somebody who is in office who says, hey, just do this, just do that. And then everything is taken away from us. What if we had those people in place, in office to say, I truly care for us. I truly care for Black people, for brown people, for trans people. I truly care for them, and I'm going to make sure that legislation is in place so that this does not happen again. Yes. That's that action that needs to happen. Go out and vote. Do things right and love. Love. I want to thank you all so much for coming out here today. We're going to put on some more music, and we're going to get all of this set up and put away. I want to thank all of my volunteers. All of our volunteers, let's give all of the volunteers a hand. Thank y'all so much. And all the water, all the donations and everything that was given. Thank you so much. Keep grabbing more supplies, y'all. Yes, and please drink your water. Please, we have a lot. Please drink it. And please eat, because I almost fainted on the way. But because it's hot. And I just want you all to please be hydrated and eat as well. And, you know, we're going to walk back and we're going to march and we're keep protesting and say what we need to say.
So with that, I will say to y'all, remember, the buck does not stop here. This is the bare minimum. I need you to know that, you know? We need to go out and vote. If you are not registered, go out and get registered. August is coming up. I repeat that. August is coming. November is coming. We can vote these people out, but you need to get registered and you need to go. If you need to go and get people in your car and sign them up, do it. I've done it. Do it. Next, have the tough conversations. Have those conversations. If you hear people saying something that isn't right, do not sit there and let it happen. Educate those people. Call them out. A lot of the reasons this is happening is because we are not educating and shutting people down. We are too scared. It's time to stop being scared. You're here today. That bravery is already so much. Have those conversations. What's up?
Yes, I believe it. I receive it. I claim it that we will have victory. We will overcome. This will stop. And I believe in a God who can do anything. And I know that I believe in a God who will not fail. And I know that we will overcome. We will come past this. We will have people fighting for us. I want to thank you all again. Thank you so much. Everyone, please gather. Please get everything. And we're going to start marching soon. Thank you.
Couldn't get the drone working?
I was trying to do a lot today, bro.
I feel you.
The batteries aren't fully charged.
Okay.
I did plug them in before we left. I think they just got to be 100%. They only go for like 15 minutes because they.
Okay. I got you.
I had a backup one too, but.
It's all good. It's all good. Y'all just get here?
Bro, it's so funny.
Yeah, it's been hectic.
So we got here at 3, but.
Okay. I got you.
I got my roller skates for the first time, and they're like really weird, so they weren't working with my
I feel you. Oh no.
my shoes.
Yo, roller skates are
And I was
tough,
not
man.
gonna get out here, actually. So we
I
just,
feel
we
you.
just got these.
Okay. That's what's
got
up. All right.
We brought these like sparky, like Healy things. I was like,
Oh,
hey.
shit. Okay.
Ratchet prototypes.
I got you.
So we were talking to this dude who's like an ex-hacker. And I was like, okay, we might need you.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna follow on Instagram because there was a girl on the way here looking for it. And Chris was like, yeah, it's that way. He's like, hey, bro, don't put the shield over my dick, bro. So he was big, bro. He was like, I'm gonna download Instagram for her. I was like, yeah, you got it? Oh, He's like, I got y'all.
Oh, that's what's up. Was there anything happening at Lake Eola, or?
No, we just peeked by, but we didn't see nobody kicks over
Okay,
there.
okay.
So we saw y'all walking down
Oh, okay.
the courthouse street.
Yeah.
We were like, well, maybe we can catch him at Lake Eola, but he picked up the Orlando phone.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah.
Bling, bling.
They got little horns on it. They got little headlights and everything. That's what's up. I said I didn't know they got little headlights on them and everything.
He's got a little
I haven't ridden one yet. I always see people riding them, but I ain't seen nobody riding them.
It cost us $2.30 to get here. We went far, but
That's not bad.
It's 28 cents a second or a minute. 28 cents a minute.
28 cents. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
that ain't bad at all. Yeah.
Hey. No more.
Straight up. Yeah, I think I get.
Hate speech, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
hey.
about to be like, hey, when they start doing that, just turn off my language phone and we'll get back to the next speaker.
I feel you. Yeah, okay, I feel you. True.
Especially with Brian on the thing, like that was the second time it happened, and I'm like,
really?
we speak against it, and
yeah,
and John and Twan do, but like,
okay,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, I feel
White people need to shut the fuck up. They don't know what's wrong here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. At a certain point, it's you know.
I'm good. I try to bring my rollerblades out here. It's been a little bit, so I left them in the truck. You got one of these?
I don't believe it. Hold on.
I know, right? I'm gonna definitely. I feel like we're about to close again. I'm gonna definitely put them back on for quarantine. They didn't want to work with these cool shit.
This is my friend Grace. She's a VIP tour guide as well.
Hi, Grace. Orlando's strongest universe. So,
Yeah.
thank you for being out here.
Absolutely.
get that heel flip.
You're getting there. You almost got it.
No, they don't fuck any shoes up at all.
Así voy a falar. I'll be coming back, yo. Plan B.
and understand what happened. Rather be myself, but people look at me, don't matter. A rock star nigga, just trying to keep it close. Trying to keep my eyes on my own paper like my teacher told me.
Oh, look at that time. He's like,
I know, I was doing so weird.
and then you see that.
Now I can see that though. On Rosie. On Harry. Tough.
Let's go. This ain't no promise. I got them here, promise you better let me go today. I got the mouth fucking bustin' like a church. I got the rebound in it. Man, for me, one time, you can't call me. I get lost. If you talking on it, y'all depend dolls and take a chance. Yes, you be for my I was solo when the ops called me at the gas station. Had it on me 30,000, thought it was my last day. But they ain't even want no smoke.
Get water if you need it because we're trying to get ready to. Okay? So everyone just come up right over here. Y'all want to protest on the corner, please do that. Start doing that right now. Everyone start chanting. Do what you got to do. We're about to start now. Okay? They're all full.
I can get that. walk? Huh? You gonna walk? All right, go ahead. I ain't walking.
The way you talk to me, the way you love me, the way you listen to me.
I'm sorry, I got you.
Ah!
I didn't know y'all survived though. We'll go down in a second. We'll go right now. Matter! Matter!
Love, forgive me, I feel what it blinding true. I'm wait on it till it's sweet.
What's up?
No peace! Police! No peace! I can't breathe! 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 No peace! No peace!
No, you're good. You're all right.
You ain't gonna march with us, though. You ain't gonna march with us, though. Hey, hold for justice one time, officer. Got you.
What statute are we breaking? What constitution right are we breaking and what statute are we breaking?
Where's the Constitution?
I'm blocking the road for you.
Oh, no. I mean, because I got told that somebody said we couldn't be in the street. So what statute is that?
Let's go. Let's go.
No, I get it. I get it. We good.
Misunderstanding, sorry. No justice. No racist. No justice. No racist. No justice. No racist. No justice. No racist. Say name.
George Floyd.
Say her name.
Breonna Taylor.
Say her name.
Breonna Taylor. George Floyd. George Floyd. Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor. George Floyd. George Floyd. Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? George Floyd. Breonna Taylor. George Floyd. Breonna Taylor. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? No peace. No peace. Police. Police. No peace. No peace. Police. Police. No peace. No peace. Police. Police. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
No justice. No racist. No justice. No racist. No justice. No racist. No justice. No racist. Black lives. Black lives. Black lives. Black lives. No justice. No racist. 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 No racist.